Here we are, and we are on the play once again, which is sweet. And because of this game trail, I guess our hand is a little bit slower, but I think still certainly a keep. We can still go turn 2 Vessel, and then on turn 3 we'll have the option to either crack the Vessel or cast a Kozilek's Return, depending on what the situation calls for. So certainly fine enough. Ooh, and we might be up against my favorite green tokens. That would be cool. Oops. Could also just be against Bant Company. Bant Company has to be basically the most popular deck in the format. Can't Kozilek's Return that. So I think I want to fire off the Vessel first. And we have like a decent number of land drops, so I think I want to get the Gnarlwood Dryad just to buy time. We can cast it off this Yavimaya Coast. Oh wow, and we actually already have Delirium. That is nice. Bant Company. And I think here I'm just gonna... I don't have Spell Mastery, but I don't really want to wait for it either. This will allow us to play Ishkanah next turn, which is pretty nice against the Bant Company deck. A hard time with that one. Certainly can't Spell Queller, that's for sure. Can't imagine our opponent has anything for this. And we have Delirium, no big deal. I wonder if our opponent has Avacyn. Ooh, Elder Deep Fiend. I like that. So let's see. We probably have a few different options. So we got another red source, like double Kozilek's Return. If we cast, excuse me, if we cast one return, we can always Elder Deep Fiend it. I just want to fuel my graveyard more. I have this other island for Deep Fiend mana, so I'm going to fire off this Gather the Pack. See if it gets tagged by a... Spell Queller. I don't really care if it does or not. Sure. So I guess Ishkanah is just holding down the fort. Kind of all set. And now that he's already cast the Spell Queller, I think what I'm going to do is just cast this other Gather the Pack, and then probably cast the Gnarlwood Dryad, and save the LD Fiend for later. And there's an Emrakul, perfect. And that is going to be a hard card for our opponent to deal with. So we do need 2 more mana in order to cast our Emrakul. We don't have instant... Oh wow, we have 2 Emrakuls, jeez. So we have a few different things we could do here, actually. We could like end of turn, Kozilek's Return, untap Elder Deep Fiend, flash it back, wipe the board. Lose a lot of our stuff, which is kind of annoying, but It's like kind of fine. It would put instant into our graveyard. I think like because we just have all our stuff on the board, there's really no need to do it right now. Just bide our time. So, okay. So I wonder if this means our opponent has another Avacyn. I think it just means he wants his Spellqueller to live. So that's how he's going to play it. I think I should just fire off this Kozilek's return. End of turn, since I'm going to lose a lot of my stuff anyway. This way I get to kill the Spellqueller. Oh wait, why did the Spellqueller not die? Oh, it got the counter, it didn't fight. LOL. Jeez. I do still got to cast my Deep Fiend though, which is nice. I also kind of want to land though. So if I sacrifice Ishkanah, I'll need to pay 2 mana. So I think I go for the Grapple. And sure, let's get a forest. And he just concedes because I'm going to wipe his board. Okay, that makes it a little easier. So let's see, what do I want here? Spell's kind of nice against Collected Company and Jamoka's Command. I don't actually think I want that much. So Fire Impulse can do some decent work as well as Dispel. The deck is pretty well set up to just fight the opponent's deck. So I don't really want to water down what I'm doing that much. This is Pilgrimage is the slowest ramp spell. I think I just want to take out maybe like 2 of the Corrupted Grafstones and bring in the 2 Dispels. Because I think all the creatures I'm going to be able to wipe up at some point anyway with Kozilek's return. So even though Fiery Impulse has a lot of utility, I think I just like don't actually... Actually, you know what? Maybe I just take out the Gnarlwood Dryads? That kind of seems crazy. I'm planning on just wiping the board over and over again. So maybe they can come out. Oh my god, this is tough. Actually, it's probably the Nissa's Pilgrimages because they get tagged by Spellqueller a little too easily. So I can just trim 2 of them. Yeah, I probably want the Grafstone. Alright, we're gonna rock and roll with that, and hopefully it's not wrong. And if that Dispel was a different card, this might be keepable, but I think this is just a mulligan. Ooh. This is a pretty bad hand. I don't think we're going to really get anywhere by mulliganing to 5. If we can hit a forest, then all of a sudden this hand becomes great. We have a scry, so I think I'm going to keep and just pray that I hit a forest. This deck has some awkward hands. And we're going to lose. Selflet Spirit's like pretty annoying. Alright, we're just going to go to the next game. And now, because we are on the play, I think I want the Nissa Pilgrim instead of the Fire Impulses, because I'm going to be able to get them underneath the Spellqueller. And this is a great hand. Maybe great isn't the word, but it's a good hand. Now it's our opponent's turn to mulligan. Ooh, he's down to 5. Down to 4 cards? Yikes. This is going to be a quick one, folks. And I believe I will plan to cast Corrupted Grafstone on turn 2. And then on turn 3, cast the Grapple with the Past, because I could potentially get mana out of it if I do it in that way. Guess there's really no reason to hold this spell up this early. Probably a little too fancy for my own good. At least our opponent has something they can attack. And at least kind of make it a game. I think I'm just going to cast one of my Ishkanahs here. I obviously don't have Delirium, but kind of like, who cares? It's 3-5 reach. What's my opponent going to do? Come on, seriously. We got this. Opponent mulligan to 4. Lector Mage, sure, or whatever. It is actually really annoying, though. At least we have this Dispel for Collected Company. So that's good. Fire Impulse certainly would have been good here. Fire Impulse is like basically just because I was afraid of Spellqueller when I was on the draw. Now that I'm on the play, there's no fear. Does he have Dramoka's Command? Or, Collected Company, I mean? Spell that so fast. Get out of here. Ooh, Elder Deep Fiend. Kind of like don't even want to cast. I mean, I do have a redundant Ishkanah, but I think if he like Reflector Mages my Ishkanah, then I'll just play the Deep Fiend, but I don't really want to just like sack one of my guys for no reason. Ugh. Kind of putting me on T. Like the Kozilek's return does so little here, especially because there's a Selfless Spirit. See if I can hit something good. I wonder if my opponent has a spell worth casting. I mean, I guess I'll get a land. So one more land and I can just hard cast my Elder Deep Fiend. Guess that's okay. I think I want to fire this off and just get rid of the Selfless Spirit. See if my opponent has a Spellqueller. You know, that sort of thing. Finally got my Gnarlwood Dryad up to 3/3, so. Oh, alright. So 7 mana. I need 2 more things in order for Emrakul to come down. I think I just want another land. And now I can potentially go like Elder Deep Fiend into Emrakul, which is pretty nice. So let's see here. 3, 6, 7, 8. I think I just want to cast Emrakul. See if he has the proper counterspell. I don't think I want to flashback the Kozilek's return yet, because my opponent would just sacrifice his Selfless Spirit. So we can just use it next time. So you have Summary Dismissal? Do you have it? Got 2 blue tapped. Ojutai's Command. Alright. You know, that works. Doesn't work that well, but, you know. Alright. So I think I want to cast this company. I'm getting nothing. And then we will attack. Those guys, post-combat, sacrifice this. And then we can run it back on the next turn. Sounds good, right? Well, for considering my opponent mulliganed to 4, certainly feels like it was kind of a close game. I mean, I don't think it really ever was, but kind of felt that way. How about another Emrakul? The Emradad. And I mean, here I don't even need to cast this Kozilek's Return. Kind of insane. I feel like it was a bit of an oversight that my opponent used Ojutai's command to get his Selfless Sphere back. If he'd gotten like a Sylvan Advocate, he'd just be one Sylvan Advocate richer. Suppose I could have played a little bit tighter and played my Forest first, so that I would have Corrupted Grafstone and Island as my open sources of mana, and then I would potentially be able to cast Elder Deep Fiend in a pinch.